Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market color session, being the 12th of November 2025. So good to have each and every one of you around for this session. Right, so my name is Cynthia, and I'll be analyzing DXY, GBP, USD, Euro USD. Right after that, my colleague will be coming up to analyze gold and yen basket. So we'll just head straight to today's analysis. On DXY, right, the weekly time frame, we've been looking at this point of interest right here. The left shoulder at 107.581. There's the shoulder right here, sweep, break. All we want to see price to is for price to return right back into the left shoulder residing at 107.581. And on the daily time frame coming down here, seeing that we are actually speculating to see price retrace right back into the left shoulder, we have the most recent price action to the upside. We're coming down to the 4-hour time frame. We're seeing that minor structure is actually to the downside. And what does this imply? We may be looking out for short-term sales on DXY. Even on the 1-hour time frame, minor structure is actually bearish. So seeing that this is happening right now, we will be looking out for sell opportunities on the DXY in the much lower time frames, the 15-minute time frame. Except, of course, we see a break of structure, break of the high right here at 99.337. Except we see that happening, we will be looking out for sell opportunities on the DXY. I'm coming down here on the 15-minute time frame. I can actually spot one shoulder right here, right? The shoulder at 99.317, sweep to the upside, break to the downside. We want to see price retreat right back into the left shoulder right here at this level, 99.327. So this is what we're looking out for price to do, for price to retreat right back here. And then we keep selling DXY short-term, of course. We keep selling DXY short-term sales. And on Euro USD, let's see what price has for us. The weekly time frame, I beg your pardon. We've been looking at this point of interest for a while, where we want to see price retreat right back into the left shoulder at 1.06763. Shoulder at 1.06763. Sweep to the downside, break to the upside. We want to see price retreat right back into this level. Once that happens, I'm willing to buy Euro USD. Down to the daily time frame, let's see what price has for us. Most recent price action is actually bearish, as we can see right here. We saw price retrace right back into this IOFED, fair value gap to the right and to the left. And then price, traded into this level, seeing some sort of reaction of that point. And down to the 4-hour time frame, we've seen a break of the high right here on the 4-hour time frame, the high at 1.15766, and we're seeing minor structure to the upside coming down to the 1-hour time frame. Pretty much the same thing. We're seeing minor structure to the upside, establishing that we want to buy Euro USD, right? Except, of course, we see a break of structure for us to continue the sell on the weekly time frame. For now, we're looking out for buy opportunities. Coming down to the 15-minute time frame, I can actually spot a point of interest as to where we can take our buy from. Shoulder at 1.15748, sweep right here, break to the upside. Once price retraces right back into this left shoulder, best believe I will be buying Euro USD. If you have questions at this point, you can actually ask, or if you have a different bias from everything that is being analyzed, please do well to type in the chat box. Last on the list for this segment of today's market color session, GBP USD. On the weekly time frame, we want to see price. We've been looking out for price to retrace into this left shoulder at one spot 24930, and down to the daily time frame also, we're seeing structure to the downside, heavily to the downside, right? Price traded into a discount level, and we saw this retracement down to the 4-hour time frame. That's what price has for us. Right here, we've seen a sweep of this liquidity, right? And price has just been stalling. And down to the 1-hour time frame, price has actually been stalling and creating liquidity right here, right? So we may see a sweep of this liquidity, right, all the way to the upside. So I'm looking out for buy opportunities on GBP USD. There's a shoulder right here on 15 minutes, sweep to the downside, break to the upside. Once price retraces right back into this left shoulder, I will be taking the buy of GBP USD. I'll be taking the buy of GBP USD, and I will be targeting just 30 pips. I'll be risking 15 pips to target 30 pips. My stop loss will be below this low at one spot 31284, and my take profit will be above here, right, above the high here, because there's liquidity residing here. So price will most likely sweep that liquidity and buy all the way. If you have questions at this point, please, this is the right time to ask your questions. Or if you have a different bias from everything that has been said, please do well to type in the chat box. If there are no questions, registration for the FX Bootcamp Training December edition is currently ongoing. Where am I buying EU into? Let's see. Pretty much, my target is this high right here. The high at one spot 16061, right? This is where I'm targeting. Once it trades into this high, I'm taking profits. Stay short-term buy, right? And my stop loss will be below this low right here. Below the low at one spot 15677. So yeah, as I was saying, registration for the FX Bootcamp Training is currently ongoing. You can send us a message on 081 6099 5030 to proceed with registration. If there are no questions, we'll be going on a very brief break, and we'll be back for the second segment of today's market color session. With that being said, please don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly. Thank you.
Good morning, traders. Welcome back to Market Color for today. My name is CJ, and we'll be taking you through the second part of today's Market Color. Quickly, we're going to be looking at a few things, starting off with the dollar in gold against the dollar, and then we'll also look at what the yen basket is doing with reference as we reference other yen pairs to it, looking at GBP, JPY, and Euro JPY. So starting off with gold against the dollar. Now, if you're looking at gold against the dollar this morning, you will see that on the daily time frame, gold is currently retracing into this fair value gap that we highlighted right here, which is an important point of interest we would want to see gold get to before maybe a new round of sales starts. So we're looking to see it trade and make one more push into this level, and then we'll be looking for a sell. So as it stands, we're still bullish on gold, just as we were at the beginning of the week. Here being Monday, you see the push all the way to the upside. We're still bullish on gold. However, looking at what price is forming around here, we might see a brief retracement into this level around here where price broke the structure to the upside. We might see a retracement right here before the continuation to the upside. So for gold, we might see it return around here before this final move to the upside. If you look at the 1 hour time frame as well, you see that for the 1 hour, it's forming a bullish flag, which looks like this, and price may just make go this moves to this level and then make the push back to the upside. So I'm still very bullish on gold this morning. If you look at the 15 minutes time frame, you see that price is still far away off from breaking structure to confirm a buy bias. So we're still to confirm a sell bias, but still we're still in a buy trend on gold. So for gold, I'm looking at this sell-off as a retracement to this level and then a buy back to the upside. So we might be I would be interested in seeing how this sell plays off. I would want to see if I can take a few pips off the sell and then ride it back to the upside when the buy finally resumes. So overall, I'm very bullish on gold. I'm bullish on gold because I still want to see it trade into that level before selling off. That is the daily fair value gap. However, I might be tempted to look for some sells on gold today before the final buy to the upside. So if we see the sell set up on gold, we will be taking it and then riding it all the way to the downside. I like how price has broken this level right here and then give a very pseudo retracement to it, which is somewhere around here. So this is telling us that, okay, we might see a short-term sell and it is actually playing out in the market. On the 15 minutes time frame, you see that this pattern is slowly forming and it has clearly shown us that, okay, we might have a sell setup. So I'll just wait for the 5 minutes to give me a sell setup and then I'll execute a sell on gold, and then when I sell it all the way to the downside, getting to that level marked on the, which is around 4,045, yeah, 4,046 level. Once price gets there, I'll be taking my sell on gold to the downside. I'll be taking my buy rather, okay? Once price gets to this level here, I'll be taking my buy. So from here to here, I'm expecting a sell. And then from here to here, we're looking out for a buy. So these are the things that we're expecting to play out on gold. So with that being said, we'll move over to the yen basket. Looking at the yen basket on the daily time frame, you can see that the yen basket has continued its sell trend all the way, even after it gave us a false move. It looked like it was going to break above and continue buying, but it didn't close above. So we clearly confirm that it's still in a sell trend. If you look at it from the weekly time frame, it's still confirming the sell bias. So on yen pairs, we're looking out for buys across board. So this is what we're having on the 4 hour time frame of the yen basket. And you can see that it's showing full-fledged sell bias. Now, if you look at GBP JPY, you see that GBP JPY is responding as well. GBP JPY has broken this, has traded into this volume imbalance and filled it more than halfway. Now we're expecting it to keep buying to the upside. So for me, GBP JPY, a very clear buy. Now let's look out for trades that let's check out trades that I'm currently looking out for on GBP JPY. And if you see the 1 hour time frame, you see how price after taking out this low, price hesitated in taking out this next one. So this is giving us a sense that GBP/JPY could just keep buying from here. So right now, I'm looking out for this particular level on GBP/JPY. I would want to see price return here, maybe during today's market day or today's trading day. And then when it trades into this level, maybe probably within the London and New York session, if I trades into this level, I'll be looking for a buy to the upside. So this is where I'm looking. This is where I'm looking to buy GBP/JPY from. So I want to see something like this. We can get rid of this nonsense that's played out. This as well, or this. So for GBP/JPY, I'm looking for, let's go to 15 minutes time so it's clear. So I'm looking to see something like this, and then we push back to the upside afterwards. So here is my outlook on GBP/JPY, and this is what I would want to do today. Sell into this level will give me a buy bias, and I'll be taking a buy from there all the way to the upside on GBP/JPY. And when I'm buying from here, I would want to have my stop loss right below this level right here. And it's about 25 pips here. So somewhere around here, I'll be looking to take my buy on, sorry, okay, this is the opposite. Let me come down to. So my stop loss is going to be right around here, 25 pips stop loss. Because the target is quite large, so I'll be willing to take more risk. I'm willing to take more risk here as my stop loss. So I'm looking at this level right here overall. Okay, so overall, I'm looking to just exit somewhere around here. Okay, so for GBP/JPY, this is my bias. This is what I'm looking out for on GBP/JPY. Okay, now for EUR/JPY, I have very similar bias, although EUR/JPY has bought way more than GBP/JPY has. We can get rid of this trade now since it played out accordingly. Yeah, we can get rid of it. Yeah, we can get rid of this as well. Now for EUR/JPY, I'm expecting to see it. EUR/JPY refused to trade into this place. I think I mentioned it last week. It struggled to trade into this level, so it might revisit it sometime later. But now that momentum for the yen is to the downside, EUR/JPY is very bullish. You can also see on the 1 hour time frame, it's been bullish ever since then. But for today, I'm expecting similar thing. I want to see price return to the high of the Asian session. This is going to give me a very good discount entry. So I would want to take a buy from here when price finally trades into it. If I see a very strong discount, I'll be buying EUR/JPY all the way to this level. Okay, I'll be buying it from here all the way up. So I will have something like this on UJ. Yeah, so something like this to cover a lot of yeah. So around 17 pips stop. Take profit is going to be 1:3 minimum. Just go back to 4 hours here. So here's the reference. So looking at this immediate high, but then we would also go to the 4 hour time frame to get yes, very good. So because of how far Euro USD has traded, and then the reference is quite far off, we just switch to 15 minutes time frame and target 1:3 on Euro USD. Okay, we can use a round number, which is 180. Since 180 is a round number, let's just stay at 159 or thereabouts for this particular trade. Okay, so 179 is our take profit, 179,336. So if Euro USD trades back into this level, this is how I'm going to be taking the trade on EUR/JPY. Okay, so for EUR/JPY and GBP/JPY, I'm looking out for a buy. These are the biases that I have on these two pairs. All right, so this is where we're going to be bringing today's market color to a close for the morning London session. We're going to resume again in the afternoon for the New York session of the market color, where we look at these trades and see if they played out in our direction and how they are going, so that we can all take proper positions when we're executing the trades. Okay, until we meet again by 2 p.m. GMT+1 for the New York market color. I wish you good luck and good trading. Cheers and God bless, guys.